Well, hello football fans, hello spring football fans, fans of the USFL, and fans of the XFL. Well, I perhaps should have been a little bit more patient this morning when I made my last video, because right after I made that video, uploaded it, and went out to do some chores, we had some very, very big United States Football League news. And we have hired 4 of the 8 coaches needed to for this league. And we'll start with the new head coach and general manager for the Tampa Bay Bandits, Todd Haley. He's been here in New York before. He was the Jets scout assistant. He's also been a wide receivers coach. He's been a wide receivers coach for the Bears, the Dallas Cowboys, offensive coordinator for the Arizona Cardinals. He was also a head coach for the Kansas City Chiefs for 2 years. Stinks with the Steelers, Browns. So we have a very experienced guy in this league, which is good. So he is the new coach of the Tampa Bay Bandits, taking over for Steve Spurrier. I was really hoping they could land Steve Spurrier for this league. But now I'm hoping they'll get Steve Spurrier for maybe the Tampa Bay or Orlando Vipers, if we're seeing this right here. Hopefully. I would love to see the old Bull coach come back and coach again. He's fun where he goes. South Carolina, Tampa Bay Bandits, Florida Gators. So he is your current coach of the Tampa Bay Bandits. Now we have also hired Kevin Sumlin. Kevin Sumlin is going back to Houston. He was the head football coach there for 3 years, from 2008 to 2011. He was also in College Station at Texas A&M University from 2012 to 2017, and also with the Arizona Wildcats from 2018 to 2020. So he's been around. He's also been in Washington State, Wyoming, Minnesota, Purdue, Oklahoma. His overall coaching record is 95-63, 4-3 in bowl games. He has a Conference USA West Division Championship, 2 of them actually, and he was the SEC Coach of the Year in 2012, and also Conference USA Coach of the Year in 2009 and 2011. He is from Alabama. He's 57 years old, and they tell you, he's a pretty good addition for the United States Football League. So I'm glad we have him also. And he's back in Houston, coaching the Houston Gamblers. All right, going back to Todd Haley, his coaching career, his head coaching record is 19-26, 0-1 in the postseason, 19-27 overall. All right, next, coaching and the general manager for the Philadelphia Stars, taking over for Jim Moore. God, I hated them back in the day. Bart Andrus is now coaching the United States Football League. Of course, he was the head coach of the Amsterdam Admirals of NFL Europe. He's also had stints in the Canadian Football League with the Toronto Argonauts. He also had a very nice run with a very loyal crowd as the Omaha Nighthawks scout of the old terrible UFL. And of course, he was also the head coach of the Generals of the Spring League, and if you remember right, he was also the head coach of Team 9 of the XFL. If you don't know who Team 9 was, the XFL, it was a roster of players who they kept in shape and got ready just in case if someone was cut or someone got hurt. They would call up Team 9, hey, give us this player. And that was the job of Bart Andrus. So his head coaching record overall, not much experience head coaching. 6-4 on the college level, 2-8 on the junior college level, 40-54 on the professional level. And he was 1-1 in World Bowls in the NFL Europe League. He won the Admirals back in 2005. He's also been Division Coach, Division One Coach of the Year in 1996. He's also Coach of the Year in the NFL Europe League when they won the World Bowl in 2005, and also now he is the current General Manager and Head Coach of the Philadelphia Stars. And finally, the coach and general manager for my beloved New Jersey Generals is none other than Mike Riley. Mike Riley's been around the block. He's 68 years old, still loves coaching. He's been all over the place. He's been in the Canadian Football League with the Winnipeg Blue Bombers. He was also, if you remember, the old World League of American Football. He coached 2 years with the San Antonio Riders. He was also the head coach of the San Antonio Commanders of the old AAF. He was offensive coordinator last year for the Seattle Dragons. He's been with Oregon State, Nebraska. He had 2 years head coach of the San Diego Chargers. And he was also defensive backs coach for the New Orleans Saints. Okay, let's see. Overall, his head coaching record is 112-99 at college level, 14-34 in the NFL level. It's not so good, but he is 40-32 on the CFL level. 11-9 of the old World League of American Football, 5-3 in the AAF, 73 in bowl games. And in the CFL playoffs, he was 6-2. He's got 2 CFL East Division championships, 2 Grey Cups. So he's had success. Pac-10 Coach of the Year in 2008. And now coaching my beloved New Jersey Generals. So there are your 4 new general managers and head coach for the United States Football League. Todd Haley, Kevin Sumlin, Bart Andrus, and Mike Riley. And as a New Jersey Generals fan, now and back then, I like the hire of Mike Riley. Mike Riley has, other than the NFL level, he's been successful on the college level. He's been very successful in Canada. I loved him when he was the coach of the San Antonio Riders and Commanders. He has the spring football type attitude you want. I mean, I remember the players on the Riders and the Commanders really loved him, and they had some pretty good teams. So let me know what you think. We still have 4 more coaches to be hired for. Let's see, we got Michigan. Panthers need a head coach and general manager. Pittsburgh Maulers need a head coach and general manager. New Orleans Breakers, and of course the host city for the first year of the USFL, the Birmingham Stallions. So let me know what you think, and we'll talk to you later, everyone.